Okay, so this video is actually going to be about some questions I've been getting over the past years. And some of you guys have been asking me over email and some comments if I'm not really into RC cars anymore. And there's a very simple question, a very simple answer to that question, and that's actually not really. Back in the days, perhaps back in 2009, 2010, I had be taken up a hobby of mine that I used to have when I was a teenager. Actually, I started to buy some remote controlled cars, RC cars. I find it very interesting and very fun actually. So I actually bought quite a few of these 1 to 10 scale cars, and also I bought some 1 to 8 scale cars, and the very last car I bought was 1 to 5 scale car, I think it was. That was actually driven by petrol and not nitro and this kind of stuff. And it was kind of like a big car like this. I remember I actually built this car pretty much from scratch. It was not ready to run. I got in contact with some very good people on different kind of forums and all that kind of stuff online, and I eventually end up buying a chassis from someone for a cheap. Well, cheap is what a lot is. It was a lot of money, but it was still very cheap. So, and that was kind of like the chassis, the wheels, the shocks and all that kind of stuff. But it was missing electronics, it was missing servos, it was missing engine and all that kind of stuff. So I needed to get this kind of stuff as well. Also on the forum, I met a guy that actually had an engine laying around for a very cheap price. Was a very nice guy actually. So I bought it for a cheap price, and he also gave me some tips about different cylinders and all that kind of stuff. So I bought that engine, a small engine like this, kind of like a chainsaw engine, or very similar engine, I would say. And I ended up actually make a total rebuild of that engine. I actually have a video uploaded of finally. Like a glove. .5 cubic inch cylinder, and I bought a, you know, the best carburetor out there. I think it was kind of like a Walbro 990. Holy shit, I don't remember actually. And I bought the best what the hell you call that in English? It's an Auspuff in German. Auspuff. It's kind of like a, what's the word now? It's a pipe. Yeah, it's a exhaust pipe. Yeah. So I bought a JetPro pipe, I believe it was a JetPro. I don't remember, but it was expensive as fuck, and it was chrome, and it was looking very good. And yeah, so that's the very last RC car I actually had. I sold it back in 2014, I believe it was, because I didn't use it very much. And yeah, you know, I thought I'd go ahead and make someone else happy by selling it for a cheap price. However, this car I'm talking about now was actually I think it was a MCD Evo 4 Sport. I think it was something like that. I don't remember, but you know, MCD is a very high quality brand in this kind of stuff. So anyway, I miss that car a little bit sometimes, but you know, I have so many other hobbies, so I cannot do it all actually. I also, you know, a little some years before that, now I'm back in 2010 again. I actually had some small nitro cars, scale 1 to 10, I believe it was. No, 1 to 8. 1 to 8 it was, yeah. And you know, very fun to play around with actually. And also, I had a monster truck, scale 1 to 10. That was a 4-wheel drive, of course. Very fun to drive around on, you know, kind of like off-road and all that kind of shit going on. So I think at the same time, back in 2010, I think I had 4 or 5 of them actually. Yeah. So I actually lied to you. I actually sold my last car last year because I had that monster truck laying around here for many years, since 2009 when I bought it. So it's been sitting, you know, with no electronics for many years, so I thought I'd go ahead and sell it for a cheap price. So anyway, this is just a little rant about my, you know, RC cars. The answer is actually no, I'm not really into RC cars anymore. Mainly because it's, you know, of course it's very fun to do that kind of stuff, but I have so much other things I'm doing and have been doing for the past years. So maybe later on there will be some, maybe I'll buy some RC cars, I have no idea, but for now, no. So maybe that's disappointing for you guys that have actually been asking me these questions over the past 5 or 6 years actually. But that's the way it is actually, and I'm hoping to make other entertaining videos for you guys from now on and in the future, and also that I have been doing for the past 4 or 5 years. So yeah, but still, of course, I'm watching RC videos on YouTube. I like to watch them from time to time, so you know, I still have the interest of this kind of stuff, but you know, I just don't do it by myself. So as of right now, I'm talking, of course. So yeah, that's what it is, and I hope this answers some of your questions. And of course I will gather more questions that I'm be getting over the years and make more videos like this, because it could be good to gather some questions and do kind of like a Q&A or something like that. So yeah, that's what it is. Until next time, take care now. Bye bye then. Holy shit.